Hey guys, I am here with the much anticipated Selena video. I'm not sure what's going to come through. I'm really nervous about this one because I know that there's a lot of sensitivity around this, and I don't know much about this case. Unlike the Biggie one, and unlike even, Lizzie Borden, or I didn't pay too much attention to Chris Watts, not like a lot of people did. But the Biggie one, I knew the Biggie story, and I knew the Lizzie Borden story really well, and Bonnie and Clyde I knew really well. But Selena's one of those ones that, like, because I don't speak Spanish, I can enjoy her music, but I was never a huge fan in the 90s. I'm listening to her music now, and I'm like looking at the video and just how 90s-tastic it all is. She was stunningly beautiful, just stunningly beautiful. And it's not just like what she looked like when I say that. It's her vibe, her energy. And it was funny. I was really, really nervous about doing this. And then I saw that she had an Aries sun, and I knew that, but she also has a Sag moon, and that's exactly the same as me. And I'm like, wow, me and this chick would have really gotten along well, and we probably would have had a lot to talk about. She's so creative. And what I'm getting intuitively, without even dipping into the cards, was that I think she was ready to really bring her career to the next level. She was a baby when she died, 23 years old. It breaks my heart. She was an Aquarius rising, by the way. And speaking of babies, she also would have gotten along really well with my daughter. A lot of the placements that she has are ones that me or my daughter have, like the Aquarius rising. My daughter's an Aquarius. She's a Sag sun with an Aquarius rising. And I just can't believe how well she would have fit in this house, and with me and my daughter. And I just feel like she really would have just like been great to sit on the couch with and drink tea or coffee with and just shoot the shit, basically. And so now I can really see why I got so many requests for Selena. She truly was this bright star in so many people's lives. I think she wanted to branch out with her music. I think she wanted to sort of push the envelope a little, and maybe that had something to do with her death. I don't know. Maybe she was I'm getting that she really wanted to be more independent too. So I didn't get to pray, but what is this? The stag, trust and thrive. So yeah, I'm going to trust what I'm getting here intuitively about her, that she was really ready to grow and really ready to, like, maybe do something different. Maybe less poppy, something a little darker and a little more how she really felt. Not that she didn't really feel the music that she sang, because you can see she had a great time with her music, a really great time. But I think she had more to say. She had just so much to say. And I think had she lived, she would have been one of the great role models, like sort of like the Latina Oprah of her time. Like starting out in music, but became just so much more, it is so sad. And I might end up crying during this reading, and I'm not even a huge Selena fan. But man, I get it. I get it now. I get why people are so passionate about this woman. She is a star. And I'm listening to her music now. I don't even understand what the words are, but wow, like just her energy and her voice was so beautiful. So let's get into it. Dear Father God, Mother Earth, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, please protect me and my viewers by only allowing in messages from the highest vibrational beings and block any negative energies from entering this sacred space. So mo it be. All right. So for you, it's really, really important that you remember that this is my opinion. Try not to come for me in the comments if I say anything that offends anybody. I'm not going to try, but I'm a Sag moon. And so was she. And sometimes that's like foot in mouth problem, but if it comes through, I got to say it. Okay. Wow. Look at her. She's okay. She's okay. And she still feels the love from her fans. She really does. She still feels the love of her fans. And she knows she had a lot more to do. And, she she loves that you guys can see that in her. She loves that people still listen to her music. She loves that people requested that I do a reading. Oh, that's awesome. She's really glad I'm doing this reading. She said she really would have gotten along well with me. But I think that Aquarius rising instead of that Leo rising in me, it made her a little calmer than me. Yeah, she was a little more grounded. She was very grounded, actually. And she had a lot of Capricorn in her chart, actually, I believe. And so, yeah, she definitely knew when to get grounded. She would have been an excellent businesswoman. Excellent. That's what I'm saying. She would have become a mogul. Like, not just maybe production company. All the things like that, just amazing. She realized what she regrets now is not moving a little slower. So yeah, we got that Aries sun, and Sag moon was a strong influence on her, and she wishes she listened to her intuition a little more about Yolanda, whatever. I didn't look up Yolanda's chart, and I should. I feel like I didn't know what she was. I just keep hearing, she was like, she made herself seem like she was this grandma, I'm getting, like this caring, nurturing person when she was diabolical. Okay. So I believe this woman is still alive and in jail. If she is dead, like her karma came for this woman. She did, I do believe she regretted what she did. Yeah, it's like she didn't know why she still doesn't fully understand why. She was just stuck, so jealous. So the jealousy and she a severe mental illness along with jealousy. I'm not making excuses for this woman at all, like with the mental illness though. Yeah, she's trying to give me all these reasons why she was the way she was. And I don't want to disrespect anybody here, or why she is the way she is. Is she alive or dead? I'm struggling to figure out if this woman's alive or dead. If she's in jail, she really, she's seeing herself as dead. Like, this is death. Like, I'm already dead. Whoa. If she is dead, like if she passed, I'm struggling with her really bad. Oh, Selena. She regrets she worked too much, and her work just overtook her. And her work, like all she saw was work, work, work. People pushed her to work. She should have taken a break, is what she's saying. If she wishes she took a break from that. I don't know if she was on tour. I'm hearing she might have been on tour. Yeah, she was getting intuitively that she should have cut Yolanda out of her life. The Aquarius rising in her, she was pretty intuitive with that, and she definitely, knew she should have got rid of this person. I think just being around Yolanda drained her. Selena, I don't think was like psychic, but I do think she was very empathic. I think she was definitely an empath, some high level empath level stuff. Like she felt bad for Yolanda. Instead of cutting her out, she pitied her. And I think that Yolanda made good money working with Selena. Yeah, it was all about the money. Something about, this girl would have been a mogul. Okay? This girl was a workaholic a little bit. And no, hey, of all the aholics, workaholic is, there's worse. She was very hardworking. I don't think there was anybody in the music scene that worked as hard as this girl. And being a Latina female, there must have been that extra drive. Wow, she was So fucking cool. She's a really cool, like, man, she was cool. And she knew how to run a business too, though. She was a boss bitch. She's what we would call today a boss bitch, like in the best way possible. And Yolanda could see that. And it was almost like this woman had this drive to stop it. This is terrible. She didn't even see 24, right before her 24th birthday. Wow. It was ruined. Her abundance slaughtered. Just, I mean, yeah. What she's so happy about, though, is that there's royalties. And those royalties are all going to her family. And she's still taking care of the people who, you know, her family and her community. I believe that there's money going into things like charities. She was what she would have become was oh my God, why is the word escaping me right now? Like a Howard Hughes, like a why can't I say it? Philanthropist. Jesus, why? I don't know why that was hard. She would have become that though. I think because I have a bunch of Spanish going on in my ears. I don't know. Oh no, I remember why now. Sorry, I got a healing done today, and the woman said that was what was going to happen. Damn it. Selena's telling me that she was like lying to herself about all these options. Like she was like, shit, I should have just shut some stuff down, took some time to think about what I needed to do and got rid of this Yolanda chick. But I didn't because the money-making opportunities were so good. But she really wishes she did things differently. And I partly want to put the 7 of Cups and 7 of Swords on Yolanda's side, but I was still pulling for Selena. Oh my God. This woman is still going to claim that she loves Selena. She is always going to claim that she loved her. And I think it's making me feel kind of ill. And I think in her sick head she did, though. She was very distorted mind. And in her mind, she still loves Selena. But I loved her. I loved her. This is a sick human being. Very sick. Wow. She had influences from other things. I do believe that too. I'm not sure what. She felt so ugly compared to Selena. And before Selena, she was alone a lot. And now she's just alone all the time. She just wanted people to love her so much. And Selena was getting the love that Yolanda always felt like she should have gotten. Maybe Yolanda a good singer? Yeah, maybe she could sing herself. Yeah, she was. Yeah, I mean, hey, I mean, if she was a songbird, she was. And I mean, oh my God. I did just hear, I deserve everything I get. So she's aware. She felt like when she killed, you know, in my opinion, when she murdered this beautiful, stunning light, it was because she truly believed that she was supposed to be where Selena was. And again, I don't know much. I haven't watched any movies on Selena. I don't know much about this, but that's what I'm getting really strongly. And now, like, no one will listen to what she has to say, and she feels like no one really takes her seriously. Wow, she does see life from a different perspective now. I do believe if she is still alive and in jail, I do believe she got some psychiatric care that she desperately needed. So jail was the only place for her. Yep. She's medicated now. If she's still alive, I don't know. Or they medicated her while she was in jail. Something. Oh, man. No, I do think she's still alive, and I think she's heavily medicated. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure. I want to, and now I'm like real curious. Like, what state is this woman in? If she is alive, she's basically like, her life is over. Like, she considers herself dead. That's some karma. If she is dead, she's alone. Like, she is suffering still. She is suffering. And I can see why. I think I'm starting to feel the same pity for her that Selena felt for her. You got to understand, Selena was an empath of the highest level. I believe she may have been a Heyoka. And she loved with all her heart. I mean, this was who Selena was, you know? Whereas this is who was Yolanda. Like, it's supposed to be for me, and I'm going to do what I got to do, you know? Like, it's not cool. And this woman, Selena, should not have been taken from us. Yeah, she was moving too quickly, though, to see. She was moving too quickly. There was too much coming in. And she made, I think her hand, I mean, it's like there were people making a lot of decisions for her still. Yeah, she was 24, but she was being managed. And she was ready to bust out of that. Like, she was ready to really start creating and doing different stuff. Oh, man. And they didn't want her to go out on her own. They wanted her to just keep making the same hits and keep bringing in the money. And she was getting tired of the same stuff. I don't know. Don't come for me. It's just that, like, no, her music was awesome, but I think she wanted to do something different. And it was the 90s, man. It was a wild time. It was the time of, like, you know, really dark music. And I think she wanted to go a little darker. And I think she wanted to go a little more, like, you know, oh, I don't know. She wanted to express all the things in her heart. And she was feeling kind of stifled, like her people were trying to get her to just create the same thing over, like, why are you trying to recreate the wheel, Selena? Why are you trying to recreate like, that's what I keep hearing. And it was because, like, she had so many different emotions in her. She was loaded with emotion. But just know Selena is happy now. She is safe. She is calm. She's like, I'm not stressed like I used to be when I was alive. I was really stressed out. It was that stress that would push her sometimes. She says, she loves her fans. She loves you guys so much. Please keep listening to her. Please keep keeping her alive in your heart. Because then that way she is alive. She feels like often she's still... was there a big documentary that just came out on her recently? Because there feels like she's getting a lot more love again, and she really appreciates... She loved being a star. She loved getting attention. She was an Aries sun. Come on. Let's be real. Us Aries suns, we love attention. Any fire sign likes attention. And she was a double, you know? And so, but she also had a Pisces in Venus. And she was so sensitive. And she's one of the high, I haven't read on a Heyoka before, besides myself. So, man, me and this chick would have got along. We might have fought too, though, because we probably would have been too much alike. But wow. Yeah, she was awesome. Awesome, awesome. And, you know, she forgives Yolanda. So if there's any fans out there, she's sad. She's still sad about what happened. But I think from the other side, she's truly able to see what a sick, sick human being Yolanda is or was. I don't know if she's alive or dead. But she definitely, definitely feels sad and feels like her life was taken too soon. But she forgives her. She's not holding on to that resentment. She's not, you know, she has said, well, it was part of my path. Those royalties have taken care of my family in the way I plan to take care of my family anyway. Did she become the Latina Oprah? No. But in the next lifetime, maybe she will, you know? Yeah. I'm sorry. we lost a good one. Her death didn't serve anybody in any way. And the people who still cry for her, she sees your tears. I mean, her voice is butter. Like, it's just so smooth. That's the Pisces influences in her, and she just like really just could connect to any emotion all over the world. People loved her. And it served nobody. And that's why when you think about Selena or you listen to her music, you just feel just such deep sadness. It's very real. And you guys really did love her. And she knows that. She feels that. She wishes she could have given you more. She wanted to give you all of her. Like, just everything she was feeling. And she was being silenced a little by her handlers, who didn't really want her to go off in a direction and lose anybody. But what would have happened was she just would have blown up. And I would have ended up probably being a much bigger Selena fan. I'm a fan now. I am a huge fan of her now. Like, after this, I mean, she was a really... What you guys see in her is absolutely real. What you feel when you listen to her music is absolutely real. The way she brings you up. She was a Heyoka empath of the highest order. Yeah, this woman, this Yolanda woman, her life has been marred by depression, at really, really severe mental illness. She still doesn't know why she did what she did. Yeah. And if she is alive, she's wondering if she's going to hell for this. I'm not going to touch that. Because I don't know. She's done some online research, though, on it. I think, and I also think she's done some research. Maybe she's had a religious leader or some, like a priest or something, come in and talk to her. And she, you know, good. I think that's good. Justice. She's getting her justice, guys. She is. I mean, the hate this woman has gotten is, I mean, I'm not going to say she doesn't deserve it, though, because she snuffed out one of America's brightest lights. And it's too bad. So sad. All right, final messages from Selena. It was more about the money she was making. A lot of it was about the money she was making. When she died, I don't think she realized she was dead at first. Because it was that shocking. I don't think she had time. Like, there was just a yank out of her body. Wow. But she will be back. She'll be back, and she's going to make some really big waves. And I don't know if I'll see it in my lifetime, but some of my viewers will. And you won't even know you won't know it's Selena. She won't know she was Selena. But I believe in reincarnation, and I believe that this one's coming back. She was a free spirit, and she just wanted to express herself. She was ready to go out on a limb, and that threatened people. And Yolanda, too. And I don't think Yolanda was even aware of how much, but she forgives her, and she loves you guys. Her fans are everything to her still, even on the other side. And she's really glad you guys requested her tonight. To keep her alive in your heart. Okay? It's like, just keep her alive in your heart. Dude, I get it now. I get the Selena fanaticism almost. Now I get it. I do. I mean, not that I didn't get it. I could always see her talent. I'm not a Spanish speaker, so I wasn't a huge fan, you know? I couldn't get into it because I didn't understand it. This woman made a very impulsive choice. That's an understatement. But yeah, she absolutely, one moment ruined so much. Now I want to watch a doc. Now I want to learn more. And I hope that this reading, you know, made sense for what research you guys have done on this. Let me know. But I think this woman made this choice very quickly out of nowhere. And that's why it was so shocking to everybody. And she didn't know why. Yeah, this woman, it was because she had been hurt by so many other people. And I know that's a lame hurt people excuse. But there's a reason why that is said. I think she was pretty brutally abused. She is getting help for her mental health illness, or will get help, or is her mental illness isn't what it was when she killed Selena, so maybe she has passed away. I do believe she's able to see more clearly now that she ruined the best thing that ever happened to her. But I think she does feel like Selena is around her and has forgiven her, you know, and she wouldn't be wrong. She wouldn't be wrong, you know. Selena was next level, like Mother Teresa, like human, you know, and so I give her props for forgiving her. It was a choice, though, that, you know, and she knew she was supposed to take a break, slow down, and didn't. I don't know why that's so clear. And I don't know, maybe you guys know more about like what was going on in her life at that time, but she should have absolutely made the choice to slow down a little bit. Wow. Now she's still growing on the other side. She's still learning and she's still shining her light. So just continue to, again, let this beautiful, beautiful soul live on in your heart. Continue to play her music. She loves when you guys play her music. When you dance and sing along, she loves that. So many people sing along to her music, especially girls. She loves it and she hears you. So keep singing her music. This is beautiful. Yeah. And Yolanda knows. Yolanda knows that she done effed up. What she doesn't know is why, but she knows she was wrong. I'm not making excuses for this woman. I can't. She was messed up. And I do believe she's, wow. If she claims that she loved Selena, there's her distorted, mentally ill mind, she did. And it's really hard to explain, and it's sick. It's sick. It feels dirty. It feels icky. And even hearing it and even saying that feels icky. But when she says that, she's not lying. It's just not our typical version of what love is. It's a distorted view. It's a love through the lens of an severely abused child, allegedly. But that's what I'm getting. And I don't know. If you guys can find it in your heart to forgive her, I do believe Selena would appreciate it. But all I know is that she definitely just loves that you still play her stuff. So please just keep playing her music. Keep singing along. She just loves it. Like it builds her up. And I've come very close to crying several times in this reading. And this woman, I mean, I don't know much of her music. It wasn't my type of music. And I just can't believe like how emotional I'm getting over this. And how much I feel like that heart energy. She was very, very special. And this is a lesson for all of us to protect ourselves more and listen to that intuition. She was a kid. She was 23. It's much easier when you're a little older. Oh, Selena, God rest your soul. You are a beautiful light. Thank you for coming in to hang out with me tonight, my fellow Aries queen with your Sag moon. I would have loved to have met you, and I feel like I kind of have. So thank you for being here. And To my viewers, thank you so much for coming through tonight. I love you guys so much. Here's your Selena video. I hope it was everything you wanted. I hope the Selena fans don't hate me now, because I'll never forgive myself. But I got what I got. And this woman really does believe she loved her. And it's sick. It's sick. It is. But I can't tell this woman how she felt, you know? So, all right. I love you guys. You take good care. And I'll be back with more astrological readings soon. I promise. All right, guys. Take care.